So this is part of the original dashboard, all intact and lives in this bubble wrap. Most of the parts were taken off, and as you can see, one of several totes, I think there's 5 totes in total, full of parts that are either new, old stock, ready to go on, rubbers and things like that, and I guess it all adds up. More rubbers, rear caliper rebuild kit. I mean, not worth a great deal, but it's good to have it. Parts. So these should, in theory, all be off the same car. And all bagged. So fuel filler neck sleeve new. Sealing strip. A load of nuts and bolts and parts in there. Door handle, again all bagged up, and labelled door handle or door handles. Both of them are in there with the screws and the lock barrels, springs, something or other. I'm not going to get it out of the bag. Rear brake shoes. I guess maybe they were kept for reference or originality. You'd be putting new ones on. Fuel level sensor gasket, new. Front latches for the trunk, the frunk, the hood, the bonnet, depending on where you come from. 901 or 911 serial numbers on there, so yeah, they're original to the car. Window winders, labelled door parts, so full of screws and bits and bobs in there. Headlight and ignition, part of the winding loom, looks very clean in there, labelled correctly. Rubber boot sealing bellow for instrument cable, new. Heater control panel, now some of this has been off for 20 years. That's when the previous owner started taking this apart. Oil tank neck, obviously original. And yeah, there's some circumstances that meant the car had to be sold and the job couldn't be completed. Door latch, seal oil filter to body. I think that is a new part, just not in its original wrapper. Just some look like gaskets used. Part number on there if you can read it. Doesn't say what it is, so I will say a rubber tube, new. Tail light wiring harness, original. Rear bumper supports, both original. Brake line rubber, so brake hoses in there, and also some cables. Looks like new. Brake kits, brake hoses, heater cables and clutch cable stop. Engine lid grounds. And a lot of this stuff is decent, the used stuff, as in the original parts that will clean up well. Just some new front deck or hood release cable, new. I presume similar but used, unless it's, no, it might be new. Yeah, maybe used. I think the cable's new and one of the cables in there is old, and that might be for the engine release. Just some nuts and bolts. A handle. It's always good to have these originals, as they do seem to be better made than new. Front hood hinge parts. New speed nut clip for mounting of the lettering. Oh, that's good. Hazard, warning switch and part of the loom. Axle joint gasket, plural, I think. Sorry about the camera being all over the place, or the phone. Rear engine mount bolts. Left rear hub, bolts. Ignition barrel, all intact, all in one piece. Some switches in there that look new. My hands are a bit cold, so antenna. Looks like a replacement antenna or an antenna switch, I'm not sure. Heater air valve parts. So a couple of springs and washers in there. So that's one tote with a mixture of new and original parts. So I'll put these back in the box and we'll open another tote. Thanks for watching.